Good evening, friends. Welcome to the inaugural episode of The Naked Historian. Tonight's theme, the Forgotten Marker in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I'm actually driving south on I-95 right now, and as I mentioned in my little teaser a couple days ago, we are operating on absolutely no budget, so I have no editing software, and I'm shooting this video entirely myself while holding the camera. The area that I'm coming up on is off of southbound 95. It's a concrete mecca, otherwise known as Central Park. I'm going to lift the camera up now, and I'm going to try to get a shot of that sign so you can see what this shoplifter's paradise actually looks like. Now, as I get off the exit here, I am actually going to be driving deep into the bowels of this place that is filled with, a ton of tacky boutiques as well as large franchise box stores. I think you can tell that I'm not a very big fan of Central Park. It was built on an area that used to be beautiful farmland here in Spotsylvania County. If you actually come out of the Central Park exit and you make a right and you drive down Route 3 towards Culpeper a few miles, you will eventually come to the Chancellorsville battlefield, and a couple miles past that, the Wilderness. If you come out of Central Park and make a left and head down Route 3, you will end up at the Fredericksburg battlefield, and if you come out of the Central Park exit and go straight, you will eventually be out at the Spotsylvania Courthouse battlefield. So there is a lot of hallowed ground in the vicinity of this particular shopping complex, which is spread like a cancer all across this particular area of Fredericksburg. Now, what is interesting about this is that there are a number of historical markers in the area, as you can imagine. These include Civil War trail markers as well as roadside Virginia markers. And, of course, you have those tabletop markers that are put up by the National Park Service. And these are located at different battlefields, near certain monuments, outside of various plantation houses. And, these are wonderful testaments to the areas and the things that happen in these particular places that make Fredericksburg and Spotsylvania such a special place. The marker that I am going to take you to this evening, you are going to be amazed whenever you see where this particular marker is located. I'm fairly certain that the majority of people out there, as well as the majority of people that live right here in our area, are totally unaware that this marker even exists. The only way that I actually discovered this marker was driving down I-95 one day, obviously not paying attention to where I was going, and I looked out my window towards an area behind the Best Buy complex, and I saw what appeared to be one of these tabletop markers near an area that looks like it was some sort of water catch basin. To be honest with you, this is the first time that I'm actually driving out to this marker, so even I don't know what is written on there. So you consider this to be reality television. This is sort of Geraldo whenever he opened up Al Capone's vaults, although I hope this doesn't go as poorly as that did. Here is the Central Park sign as we're getting ready to pull up. And we are now pulling into the Central Park complex. There are restaurants, many stores, different boutiques. Of course, due to the problematic economy right now, I would say a third of the businesses in this area have actually gone out of business, and there seems to be a lot of for lease signs in here. What angers us in this area is that they continue to develop and build additional strip malls instead of filling up the ones that they already have. So that tends to be a sore spot with us preservationists. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to use this as the inaugural episode for my new video. Because I think, whether this is a good marker or not, this is a testament to the problems that exist in the Old Dominion and across all of America in regards to these hallowed grounds and the efforts of people to protect these. The Civil War Preservation Trust can only do so much. We need to get out there and as custodians as well, and we need to let our voices be heard. and tell these people that, you know, we're bothered by the fact that so many parts of our country that are important, the history and the legacy of our forefathers, has been paved over in the name of commerce. Right now, I have just entered the shopping complex where Best Buy is located, and we're actually going to come up on where this marker is right now. And I'm going to turn the camera around one more time to show you that this is Best Buy. As you can see, I am going to drive in between these two buildings, back where loading docks are located, in an effort to reach this particular marker that's back here. And if any of you have ever taken 95 to visit any of the southern or mid-Atlantic states, there is a very, very good possibility that you too have driven past this particular marker. So I'm going to pull up here in this area. And I am going to put my vehicle in park. I'm going to turn this off. And we are actually going to go for a walk and take a look at what this marker is. So, come with me right now. And like I said, I don't even know what this particular marker stands for or what this particular marker is. So, we're going to take a walk over here. I'm going to turn the camera around. You can clearly see I-95. And this is what appears to be one of the markers. So let's take a walk over here. And what do you know? This marker is actually for the Best Buy Pond, which is not a historically significant place. This marker actually appears to belong here, although I don't understand why they would possibly feel the need to commemorate a water pond that is located behind Best Buy. I'll take a walk down here and you can see where that is actually located. So, it appears that the first episode of The Naked Historian is actually The Joke Is On Me, because as you can see, this is not a historical marker. This is actually a Best Buy marker marking the water retention pond. So I guess I shouldn't be angry about the effect of this on land preservation, but I would probably be a little bit concerned on why they felt the need to mark this. So, hey, I'm going to keep it raw and I'm going to keep it real. So, Silver Company apparently felt the need to put a pond marker. This is Best Buy. If you ever do feel the need to visit a retention pond, you're more than welcome to come here to the Fredericksburg area. So this is The Naked Historian signing off. Next time, I think I'll go with something that we know is historic. Have a good night. Bye.